Good morning. Goodness. I have many frogs in my throat. Not just a frog in my throat, many frogs. Goodness. Carl Shell, good morning, my friend. Hi, Megan. Hi, Jen. Megan said, hello, Cat&Jack. How are you doing today? You have to work today and Friday also. Today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday and Friday. I hope you have a great day at work. That was very nice of you, Joshua. Joshua says, Megan, you gotta work. Well, I hope it goes well, my friend. So kind of you, Joshua. Mina Lolita, hello, beautiful. Good morning to you. Cosmo, hello. How are you, Cosmo? How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, Rosie. Carl says, I went live yesterday. Did you, Carl? I guess I missed it. I'm sorry. You gotta let me know these things ahead of time. I was feeling not my best, so I went and got on my treadmill for a while yesterday. So I must have missed you. I'm sorry, Carl. I hope it went well. Caitlin at All Pro Guttering, hello. I'm back and I have some news. Somebody else had a baby. Mustafa, hello. It's nice to see you. Aw, thanks, Mustafa. Aw. Casmo says, I'm not great, to be honest. I hope you're okay. I'm sorry. I hope things get better for you, Casmo. I know that's not your name, though. Oh, wait a minute. I can't look on this phone. Hi, Frenchie. Midnight mash of the button. Thank you, Frenchie. Mustafa says, Cat, I was praying for you yesterday. I hope you're doing better. Yes, thank you. Oh, that was very nice of you, Mustafa. Thank you. Hi, Corrupted. Let's see. Did I just see? Wait a minute. Did I just see what I thought I just saw? Where'd it go? Oh, it's gone now. Darn it. Okay. Let's find us. All programming. Caitlin says, I missed your comment. Caitlin, I don't think. Caitlin says, I missed your comment. Shh, cat. I don't think I missed your comment. I think it didn't show up, which has been an issue with YouTube lately. So you might have to put it up there again, my friend. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh. Kaz Moody. So do you like to be called Kaz? Oh, thank you for sharing me out too. My gosh, so sweet of you. Oh, Caitlin, oh my goodness. I just don't know what to believe with you, my friend. I hope that's not the case, because you're what, 11? Oh no. Crafted says cat. Just because I was shaping up my beard and I just went to touch it up a little bit more and I went too effing low on one side. Oh no. So funny. I hear a lot of men talk about that. They can just never get it just perfect. I'm sorry, but you know what? It'll grow back. It's going to be okay. What are you going to do? You're going to have to do it the same on the other side? Or are you going to pretend like it didn't happen? What are you going to do, Corrupted? Jed, at Poet for You says, hi, Rosie. I'm going to make a paracord cauldron out of oven baked clay. Okay. Frenchie says Jackie is perfect dreamland. He seems to be. I put him in his cage in the middle of the night. I think around 11 he woke me up. And he was just wandering the house. I don't know what he was doing. But I put him in his bed for a couple hours. So now he's like very happy to be on a nice soft warm bed. Alana loves horses. Good morning, my friend. I'm here and I see the Titanic video you did and it was cute. I want to watch Titanic now. Me too. I want to do that ending scene of Rose on the door. I don't know how I can get Jack to play along though, but I definitely need to rewatch it again to be able to do it. Megan says, what are you and Jack going to do today? I don't know. Did he tell you that, Rosie? I didn't hear he was going to do it out of clay. I knew he was doing it yesterday, but I didn't know he was going to do it out of clay now. Megan, I don't know. I thought I had to take Jack to the vet today, but that's tomorrow. Not the vet, I mean the groomer. But apparently that's tomorrow. Unless you guys tell me today really is Thursday. I think it's just Wednesday, right? So I don't know, Megan. I know I need to get some pumpkin for Jack. That's all I know. Magic Dragon is here. Hi, Bridget Anderson. Oh my goodness, so good to see you. She says, hi, Cat, sweet lady. How are you? I miss you. I've missed you too. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for stopping by, letting me know you're still around. Mustafa says, Cat&Jack, when you get better, I will bake a delicious cake especially for you and write your name on it. What Mustafa, unless you're going to send it to me, that's just teasing. No, I'm kidding. The thought is really, really sweet. Thank you, Mustafa. But damn it, I want a piece of that cake. Oh, Alana says my favorite sleep stream is playing. Kaz says it's doing that a lot lately. They sent a note to all. Did they send something about the messages not showing up in chat? I didn't see that, but I knew it was an issue here and over at Yogi's. And then I saw my friend Keenan was saying the same thing. Hi, Andy. It is a furry baby. This is Jack. Good morning, Andy. Jet says, yeah, I just have to buy a few supplies before I can make it at a paracord, Rosie. You like Cass? I do too. It's a really cool name. Carl says, YouTube doesn't delete your comments. Well, aren't you lucky? I know you. I'm glad they don't delete your comments, Carl. Rosie says, all pro guttering, which is Caitlin. If you're 11, who is teaching you these things? I love Caitlin. I love her so much. I really hope that's not the issue. I'm not going to feel any differently about you, Caitlin, if it is. But sometimes Caitlin gets mixed up on her stories. I hope she doesn't get upset with me for saying it like that. Corrupted says, nope, I'm going to leave it just how it is. I'm going to go around cockeyed. Hi, Bailey. You think he's sad? Jack, are you sad? He's like, don't bother me. I don't know if he's sad, Bailey. He's just glad he's not in his cold bed anymore, huh, buddy? He says, I'm over you. Rosie says, yes, post it when you do, Jed, for sure. It is Wednesday. Thank you, Daniel Barry, for reminding me. It is Wednesday. Good. Kaz says, yes, I wanted to. Rosie says, yeah, we were chatting before you went. Okay. Carl says, nobody knew I was live. Did you have some people come in and say hi, Carl? Did it go well? Thank you, Rosie. She says it's Wednesday the 25th. I do have a day. I have an extra day to go. Wasa, hi, good morning. I'm eating Marion Berry pie. Is that a joke? I'm very confused. Dragon says, where's Debbie? Well, she's on her way out the door. She left her suitcase on my bed, but I'll make sure she gets it. Alana says, I got another horse today. And my mare Josie is going to have a baby in April, I believe. How exciting is that? Wow. Bridget says, I hope you feel better. I will call your name out in prayer. Have a blessed day and love you and Jack. Bridget, thank you. You are always so, so kind and always bestow blessings upon us. And I appreciate your thoughts and prayers. It's so sweet of you. Kaz says, yes, I said the same too. My friend, his wife, made a red velvet cake. It's just teasing unless you're going to share it. Hi, is that Wesley? Wesley Ryan, good morning. Rosie says no, because the other day she said someone had a baby and something about her mom. I mean, we love her, but I really hope it's not true. Me too. Felix says, aw. Hi, Felix. Good morning. Caitlin says, everyone knows you sound like the Lorax. Really? Me? I gotta go listen. I don't know if that's good or bad. Megan says Jack wants to sleep. He's nice and warm. He is. Miguel, thank you. How are you, Miguel? The truth troll says he would make a nice rug, you know. I do talk about stuffing him when he passes, so I'll always have him with me. But I wouldn't make a rug out of him. Just a cute little creature in the corner. Good morning, Truth Troll. Carl Shell says, of course I did. A-frame and Demi? I don't know who that is, Carl. Is that Diana? Rosie says, where did you take Debbie? She's out in the living room. She's getting ready to go. Debbie is on her way to my house to make brownies. Funny. As long as they're magic brownies. Alana says, I'll post the new horse I got in your community, and she's also my dream horse ever since I was little. How wonderful. And I'm so excited about the baby horse, too. Wow. Our neighbors had 2 horses in their field forever. And then one spring, there was a baby, and it's a mixture of mom and dad, and they all hang out in the pasture together. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love watching them. Jed at Poet for You says, of course, Rosie. I'll post it after it's finished. And thanks for talking with me earlier. Thank you again, Bridget. Caitlin says no to Rosie. Cass says, I have to go now, but I will be back. Thank you for having you're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate. I hope things get better for you too. Wassa said something several of my exes said to me just clicked finally. They were all correct. I did indeed have a better relationship with their dog than with them, minus the intimate stuff, of course. Of course, you know it sucks that we even need to say that. Alana says, so when he passes, which would not happen, you'll do taxidermy for him. I would consider it. Oh, he just looked at me. Did you? XM Vibes says, if we don't see you before Easter, hide the eggs, God, Kaz. All right, hang on just a second, I can blow my nose. Well, that was not super helpful. Wassa says, sick face on the fact that I have to clarify that in today's online world. Exactly. Rosie says, thank you, Jed, for talking as well. Really wasn't feeling myself. I didn't know who to talk to, so thank you all. I love you, Rosie. No, she's not mistaken, Caitlin. Rip Debbie, yes, I'll rest in peace. Cass says, you're welcome and thank you to all you all. Jit says, you're very welcome to Rosie. I'm available to talk anytime you need someone. And how is school? Carl says, I didn't talk to anyone yesterday. Well, you must have talked to your moderators. You must have talked on your live stream. Are you sure, Carl? Alana says, my new horse's name is Bunny. And by the way, she's a Dakota. I don't know what that is. Is that a type of horse? Rosie says, thanks, Jed. It's good. I'm pretty tired from it, though. Oh. Rosie says, Carl, we love you. We do love you, Carl. I'm caught up, right? Yes. Woo. Wassa says that I needed to clarify that about the dog I meant. It's crazy, though. You said the exact same thing before even seeing that second chat of mine. Yeah, because I think that pretty often. Sometimes I say that to Yogi about, we have to be careful what you say because people are ridiculous and you can't just joke anymore without it being taken out of context. Well, Rosie says, Carl, you are on time out for ditching me. Jess says, I'm currently working on the dark purple and black with lime green adjustable paracord bracelet right now. But I don't know how much lime green to cut though. Oh, good question. Purple and black. Interesting. Killer Squid, great name. Dog, dog. Yes, it's a dog. And one more dog, just to make sure we got our point across. How are you, Killer Squid? Good morning, Paul. Alana says she's a Blue Roan Dakota, which is a horse breed from North Dakota. Nice. Wasa says we do love Carl. Yep. Jesus Christian Christ dog. Okay. Mhm. Jed says you're very welcome anytime, Rosie. And I bet, oh, I got a kink in my neck. Man, I bet. I felt tired during school when I was doing high school. And Jed and Rosie says, in reference to your lime green paracord, well, Jed, it depends on how long your other colors are. Alana says you can always look up the horse too. I was thinking of that. Megan says, I don't know how long I will be on because I might go back to sleep. Too early to get up in the morning. But we'll talk to you Thursday morning at 3 a.m. You and Jack have a good rest of the day. You too. You too, Megan. Yes, go back to sleep. What the? I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I just put clean pants on. I'm like, what is bleeding? My arm. How the heck did I do that? I don't know. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Man. What the heck? Man. I have no idea what I did. Gross. Sweet dreams, Megan. We love you. Jed says Rosie's going to have 24 square knots or cobra knot for the adjustable paracord bracelet. That's nice. And she just said, is it? Are you making it adjustable? I think he just answered. You guys are right on the same wavelength. All right, do I have a Band-Aid or should I just continue to bleed all over myself? Ouch, put a Band-Aid. That's what I'm going to find. Oh my goodness. All right, Jack, I'm ready to put a jacket on. After we put a Band-Aid on our arm so we don't bleed all over it too. Rude. Alana says, Jack is like, why can't this lady let me sleep? She's just talking to herself. Yeah. Wasa says, message retracted, and then, okay, never mind. Did I miss something, Wasa? Jed says, yes, it's going to be adjusted. Rosie. Carl says, I spoke to YouTube yesterday about somebody. Who is that somebody, Carl? Are you trying to say you talked about me? Little me? I never know if you're talking about me when you say stuff like that. Somebody upset me, but you never really say who. I don't know if I'm supposed to assume it's me. Campbell, Dairy Queen's sister company, could have swore I saw a DQ Brazier. Um, trying to think if I missed something. How are you, Campbell? Watson says, no, you missed nothing. Okay. Versus says, Carl, You're on timeout by Rosie Ocean because you ditched her with her school. LOL. Alana says, I'll post a picture of Bunny right now. Yes, I would love that. Wasa says, speak it. I'm gonna blow my nose while you think about it. It's not really helping. Jet says, one of my refillable lighters got filled up with butane fuel and it still is putting out a small flame. Interesting. Don't know what that's about. Hi, Jack. Are you okay? What do you think? Oh, my goodness. There we go. Oh, goodness. Ghost just fell. Whatever, man. A little time. Megan says, well, good talking to you and good talking to both. Same, Megan. Thank you. Sweet dreams, friend, and have a good day at work. Your brother, Rosie says her brother has a lot of those chargeable lighters. Is that what you're talking about? Wasa. Oh, are you okay over there? Man, I can't go anywhere like this. I'll have to change again. Jack. Hey, Jack. Rosie says she loves you. Hi, Sarah Washington. Good morning. What do you think, Jackie? He says you should just come back to bed. Let's do that. Sound good, buddy? Sounds good to me. Yeah, I don't think he slept when I put him in his bed. I heard him, I kept hearing him trying to break out. Alana says, I just posted a picture of Josie and Bunny. Okay. Carl says, Diana and Tina will find out who it is today. Okay, I'm not going to worry because I don't think it's me, Carl. Oh, all right. Where are we? What? Okay. So this is Bunny. What a pretty horse. Really, really pretty. And who is this next one? It says Josie's baby. Oh, Josie and Josie's baby. Okay, this is Mama, and she's pregnant. Hello, sweet Josie. Good morning. How pretty. I love that. Thank you for sharing, Alana. Hi, Chad. Says baby Jack needs a blanket. Maybe. Sarah says, I love him more. All right, Jack is awake now because he sees himself on the TV. He always looks at the beach one. He sees himself at the beach. He says it's time for some more beach time. Alana says, and my cat Butter is laying on me. How sweet. A blanket, huh, Chad? Chad says, no, it's normal lighter that you refill. Alana says, he has his his fur to keep him warm, I think is what you're saying. Oh, and he took it away. I think that's what you meant. Paul says, beautiful horse. Alana just erased them all. Bro, I can't spell. It happens. Carl says, I'm glad I can't see it. Well, I shared it. If you were looking, you could have seen it. You missed out, my friend. Beautiful horses. Rosie says, Jed, be right back. How's that, Jack? Gone. Is that good? Huh? Oh, but then we're going to put you right here. There we go. Jack, you're so funny. You're so cute. Oh, okay. Let's see. Alana says, I was trying to say true Chad Bailey Jack has floof to keep him warm. Yes. Oh, Jackie Boo. Paul, I'm doing okay. Mr. Funkadelics. Oh gosh, abuse. Jack, are you being abused? Blink twice if you are. Blink, blink. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you okay? You're being very weird. Are you all right? Jed says, I am about to get 2 new coloring books. St. Patrick's Day and an Easter egg one off of Amazon. Nice. The little bones on his collar. Oh, yeah. Are cute. Thank you. Ross is laughing. Oh, Bubba. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Mr. Funkadelic says the rainbow collar is abuse. Jack identifies as a man, not a rainbow personality. Incorrect. Jack says he will not be labeled. He will not be bogged down by human labels. He will be whatever he wants to be. He is very fluid. And yeah, he says you can't call him one thing or another. Rainbow color is just a symbol of how varied Jack is. Huh? Right? Who was talking about you? Should I take you off the big TV? Is that bothering you? It is. Goodness. There you go. Oh my gosh. Sarah says, go ahead, Jack. I do me. Alana says, I was doing I ready and I seen on one of the images it has for the lesson. I thought it looked like Jack. Dragon says, Debbie is calling me. She said she will be late. She will be late. But she probably is on her way. The girl, she gets around. Everybody loves little Debbie. And she loves everybody back. Until she doesn't. Until she's no longer loving, which happens. You got to be careful. She can turn loving to wanting to kill you in no time. Carl says, thanks, Tina. Hello, Martina, wherever you are. Carl, I gotta thank you for bringing your friends. Man. Mr. Funkadelic says, I heard dog owners don't let dogs curl their paws like that because it causes arthritis later on. Really? You want me to tell my dog not to lay like a dog? Dragon says, oh no, Debbie has a mean side. She loves me. Yeah, but she'll also kill you in the end. Hi, Zed. Where are you at? I was worried about you. Wondering about you this morning. Thinking I should have told you to post occasionally. Let us know where you're at and how you're doing. Thank you, Alana. Rosie says, R.I.P. Debbie. Oh, Zed. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this crink in my neck is just. Stop it. I got a new TENS unit. I could probably use it. Alana says, you know so well, Alana. Debbie will be back eventually. She always comes back. Do you smell something, Jack? Rosie says, Alana, I fell asleep twice in her life. I think this will be the third. Alana says, same. Just so relaxing. I don't mind. I joke that this is the place where people come to sleep. Zed says, I have no idea where I am. Okay, you have a phone. Does your GPS work? I know you figured this out. I know you have something out. You've done that. Jack. Magic Dragon says, R.I.P. Dragon with Debbie, but I'll keep trying. Hey, stop. Stop. You think still in Nebraska. Okay. Carl says she's not coming back until you pay the ransom. Well, guess what? She's not coming back then. Are you taking her off my hands? Hand says, cute babe. Jack says, thank you. It's not Bluetooth. This is Bluetooth, cat. Right there. Hit it. Rosie says, mind you, when I sleep, my phone doesn't turn off until you end your live. Oh, no. Sid says, my driver's side window broke last night. Fell down inside the door, and you have the cats. Oh, my gosh. What are you doing? That's a lot. Hi, Rich. Good to see you. Magic Dragon says, Debbie makes oatmeal cookies and brownies. We need her. Tom says, is the dog talking? He says, yes. Now he's leaving. You can't get it back up. I used to have that happen. I had to tear the whole door panel apart to get it back up. I'm sorry, that does suck, Zen. Rich Martinez from the cave. Where did you go? Oh, there you go. It says, hello, chat, and good morning. Good morning, Rich. It says, I'm not falling asleep. You are. Rosie says, Debbie can't watch me no more, LOL. Sir, what's up? Oh, my goodness. I know, and now I don't have Debbie to stick the camera on when Jack disappears. Bailey says, did the dog give you permission to film it? Yes. Rosie says, is laughing and says, Alana, we both are. Carl says, goodbye. What are you doing, Jack? Zed says, I pulled over last night into a pilot truck stop. Magic Dragon says, all of us are. Okay, we can all fall asleep. What's up, Jack? Do you want your rug I put here for you? What can I do for you, sir? I'm not going to be chasing you around today. You can go back to bed, and I'll stick the camera on you. We'll do Jack Cam. What do you think? Oh my goodness. Boy, go lay down somewhere. Do something. Get a toy. Let's play. But don't sit there looking at me like this. You're pitiful. Pitiful dog. Oh, oh, Jackie. Okay. You just needed some love. Yeah. Okay. All right, buddy. Here. Here we go. Okay. I really need some aspirin or something. This is such a miserable. Is that your hair? What is that, sir? Oh my goodness, Jackie Poo. You can't have it. Oh, and this is my eyes are fighting gravity. Oh, Rosie says, Jack, you're so loved. Jed says, I'm going to wait until daylight and try to get it back up. I ripped the door panel off last night, but it was so cold I gave up. Oh, I bet. Man. Jed says, love you, Jack. Thank you, Jed. Dragon says, I need to be asleep, to be honest, but I always wake up in the middle of the night. There you go, Jack. Rosie's laughing with Alana, and you're killing me. Rich says, Jackie Boy should have an Amazon wish list. You know what? It's so cringe when I hear that. I feel like, well, maybe if Jack has it, I'd feel different. I don't know. Thanks for that idea, Rich. Hi, Bridget. Good morning. What do I mean, Big Deb's last Wednesday? She's going to see Magic Dragon. She's going to party with him. They're going to have a good time. Alana says, LOL. I should be a comedian. I don't know if I spelled that right, but yeah, you did. Hi, Johnny. Alana says, my youngest brother is getting so big. How old is your youngest brother? Rosie says to Bridget, she's a goner. She's giving her away for adoption. I don't have authority to do that. Deborah does what she wants, for sure. She can't be held down or told what to do. There we go. Bridget says, can't get rid of Big Deb. The thing is, I want to make a Bigfoot, and I need room. I also need to go to the store and get some fabric, and some stuffing. I'm thinking if I buy a couple cheap pillows, it might be cheaper than stuffing. Alana says he's a month, I think. I don't remember. Brand new baby. Wow. Magic Dragon says Debbie's coming to chill with the magic. Alana says yesterday he was sleeping like the diva he is. Aw. Rosie's Bigfoot. Yes, Bigfoot. Alana says, I'll post a pic of how he was sleeping yesterday. Okay, awesome. Yes, a red-headed Bigfoot. Of course. I don't know who came up with that idea, but I was like, yes, yes, we can do that. Where is Paul? Did he make you the foot art yet? Was he making foot art? I'm not sure. Oh, stop! Bridget says I won $350 at bingo. Wow, it is about darn time. How exciting. Yay. I'm so sorry I missed it. I hope that came out in a short how excited you were when that happened. Oh, she replaced Debbie, her daughter. Debbie is not my daughter. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That would be very awkward. Bridget says, almost forgot to tell you. Zed says, I am in Laramie, Wyoming. Well, that's not Nebraska. Bridget says, YouTube didn't make a highlight. Well, then you need to go in and make a highlight. Rosie says, LOL, why is she not? She's living rent free. That's the problem. She's living rent free and she's not my daughter. She's my on again, off again lover. So let's not get confused. You just posted a picture of Brooks. Is that his name, Brooks? Hi, Anthony. How are you? Wassa says, wow, my brain just short-circuited for about 5 or 10 minutes. Almost like I was under attack. Strange. Huh. It's strange. Do you have any ex-girlfriends out there thinking badly about you, Wassa? What? Rosie says, oh, okay, sorry for the confusion. Bubba, you can get up there. You just don't need to get up from here. Go ahead. It's so goofy. Go ahead. Bridget's sending kisses to Jack. Ilana says, yeah, and all my brother's names start with B except for 2. Wassa says, quite a few, I'm positive. I'm sorry. Boy, get up there. Goodness, it's not that big of a deal. I think Debbie's suitcase over there is bothering him. That's where he usually sits. Oh my goodness. Is that Kita? Kita? Or Kit? He's up late tonight. Or really early, right? Alana says Brooks, Bradley, Braden, Colton, and Wyatt. Yeah, that Colton and Wyatt was kind of wild in there, huh? Yes, Kita. Shoot, I gotta take these aspirin. So much pain. Apparently, he does not get dizzy, Rosie. And Kita says, hi, handsome. He says, hello, hello. Don't you say that? No? No? Okay, fine. Wassa says, well, I mean, every last one of them was either unsatisfied or worse, unsatisfied. Or they wouldn't all be exes, I guess. Kita's laughing. And Alana says, my dog is staring at Jack. I bet. My dog watches other dogs on TV too. Jed says, I just got to figure out how I'm going to tie this adjustable paracord bracelet now. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a lot. Ilona says, I think my dog likes Jack. I asked her and she turned her head away so fast. Kita says, oh, he's going to sleep now for a little while. He's really not sleeping. He's listening to everything, aren't you, Jack? Everything. Rosie says, are you finished, Jed? And nope, he's got to figure out how to finish. Or tie those knots, he said, I think. Kita says, good night, Jack. Oh, man. Baba, I love you. Alana says, I'm going to change my profile photo because I can. Alrighty. Let's do allergy meds while we're sitting here. Not that they do me any good. I don't think they do me any good at all, to be honest. Quite frustrated. Ugh. 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 What do you think, Jack? Hmm? Jed says, I just finished cutting all the cord. In the neon green, lime green, I removed the filler to try to stitch it through the square knots. Nice. Rosie said, hit the like button or Debbie is a full goner. Every like gives Debbie life. No, wrong. Wrong. Rosie says, awesome, Jed. Hi, Sandy. Good morning. Mm. Kita, did I say that right? And I suck. Well, thank you. Jed says, yeah, it is. And when I do finish the adjustable paracord bracelet, I'll post it, Rosie. Let's go. Alana says, I just changed it and I just realized I'm at 77 subs. Rosie says, ugh, I needed that laugh. Good. And Kita says, yes, you said it correctly. I always question myself. I'll have it correct, and then tomorrow I'll completely forget and I'll do the same thing. And names are so important, and I know they're so important to people. That's why it bothers me so much when I can't get it right. Oh, Alana says, and because I have free will, I'm going to post my brother so you can see what I have to share a house with. Okay. Lucy says, Alana, for a second, I thought she left. Peter says he's peeking. Are you, Jack? He does occasionally, especially if I start walking around. Jed says, Rosie, I could try to make you laugh too, and sounds good. And I commented on your short video. Rosie says, Alana, do you have any other jokes? Oh, what a cute picture. That's her brothers. I think her brothers are the jokes. I'm kidding. Oh, and Jed's posted his paracord bracelets. I just noticed it. Rosie says, do you have jokes, Jed? Peter says, does he want a blanket? I don't know. He didn't say anything. Unknown says last Wednesday for what? For Debbie. It's D-Day for Debbie. Jed says my birthday is in a couple of weeks. Awesome. Wassa says, oh, hey, Rosie, if you already said hi and I missed it, my bad. All right. That's the second person who said something about Jack being cold. Are you cold, Jack? I think you're ridiculous. You're a dog. I'm kidding. Here, wear my cape. You can wear my Wonder Woman cape, okay? He's like, what the hell is this? Whose idea was this? Right, Bubba? Katie says to Joe, gosh, hang on. To Jed at Poet for You, are you a Pisces? Mine is next Saturday. Ketis is laughing. It's sorry, Jack. Well, that's better than a blanket. It's a cape. Because all heroes should wear capes. Oh, Watson says it's not truly Jack that is causing your allergies, is it? Very probably. I've never experienced this till probably a year after I got Jack. Chad says, yes, I'm a Pisces, Kita. Mine's March 8th. Nice. Have I written it down? You know, everything I've written down I've lost, so March 8th. Oh my goodness, cat, March 8th. Paul says, super dog, and Keita says, yes, Jack dreams of flying. Wassa says, maybe I shouldn't ask. No, it's okay. When I first got sick and finally got to see a pulmonologist, well, they thought I had COPD because that's how bad it can be. But when the pulmonologist suggested I was allergic to Jack, oh, I was so mad and I really disliked him. And I was like, I never want to go back and see him again. But now, several years later, I'm like, yeah, maybe. Keita says, mine is the 7th. Hello, cousin friend. How nice. Oh, it says nice. Hi, Baba. But this past 2 weeks, I've been nothing but on the phone with the doctor's office. And this week, too. I've been on the phone with doctors and insurance and prescription companies, and I think, have I tried things like hemp oils and Indian oils? No. No, they put me on a biologic called Nucala, and it worked after a couple of months of taking it. I have no issues. I don't have to take allergy pills. I don't have to use an inhaler. I don't have to use a nebulizer. No more Benadryl for me. Keita says hot tea. I like hot tea. After I have my coffee, I go to hot tea. Jen says, I used to have joke books. What happened to him? Jack, that's really cool. Super dog. You're right. Paul. Only it's Wonder Dog. Wonder Woman's dog. 70s Linda Carter Wonder Woman. Wassa says, was she 70s or was she 80s? I don't remember, but Linda Carter. Wassa says, what if you could just wash Jack differently? I don't know. It's worth exploring. Jen says, I think they got thrown out. Oh no. And Kita's laughing. The thing about washing Jack is I purposely don't wash him because he's always had really dry skin. And all the scratching you see him doing, he doesn't have fleas. He's never had fleas. He just has really dry skin. And if I were to start bathing Jack, it would be something I do like every week. I didn't want to do that to him. But he is going for a bath tomorrow, and I should have my medicine within 2 weeks, I do believe. Or groom with hemp oil. All nice thoughts. But I'm going to let Jack live his life, and I'm just going to take medicine and work for the rest of my life to afford the medicine. Oh, that's better. Whew. Keita says he's asleep now. Jack, are you sleeping? Let me get up. Not sleeping. All I had to do was walk out of the room. Huh, Bella? You're never completely sleeping. You're always watching. Hi, Shelly. Good morning. Did not like that at all. Rosie says, if I don't chat, I'm on the verge of falling asleep. But I'll keep the live stream on. All right, Rosie. Yes, you should get sleep. You have school today, I believe. Ma'am. Wassa says, I'm not trying to be a non-vet vet. It's just sometimes all of us can have blinders to better solutions. And you may not even be doing that. I have no idea. Just testing. Yeah. I guess if I ever got into the position where the medication wasn't available to me anymore, I would try some alternative things. But at this point, after all the work I put in, it is so weird. I'm not allergic to any other animals except for gray cats. Powder gray cats. Something about their fur. Rosie says, okay, I'm awake now. I'm just a little 19-year-old girl to be called ma'am. Oh, did I call you ma'am? Get some sleep, ma'am? Oh, well, I call my kids ma'am too. So, it doesn't mean you're old or young or anything. Wassa says, yeah, no, trust your gut for sure. I was just thinking, yeah, if I get another Irish setter puppy, huh, would that make it twice as worse? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I would never give up Jack. I love him too much. He has brought so much to me. Rosie says, LOL, I like being little. It might be weird, but that's me. No, I get that. Oh, but I would call my 2-year-old niece ma'am. It's just a southern thing. Wassa, do you have any pets? Hi, Toy Pups. Good morning. We are okay. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Jed says, okay, Rosie, and you're very kind, amazing woman, Rosie. I care about you. Oh, we know you care about her, Jed. And Rosie says, oh. Toy Pup says, ma'am, yes. And Wassa says, glad to hear that for Jack's sake, right? Kita says, ma'am is respectful. It can be respectful, and it can just be, like I said, any girl I might call ma'am if we're talking. I wouldn't call Toy Pups ma'am, though. She's definitely not a ma'am. She deserves respect, don't get me wrong. Toy Pups says, back to bed, honey. Love you. We love you too, Toy Pups. Sweet dreams. Kita says, I say yes, ma'am, and no, sir, to my grandparents. Alana says, my phone died. Oh, no. Wassa says, no, none. But I had 2 dogs who were like my children until maybe 5 to 8 years ago, maybe more. Aw, yes. Rosie says, Kita, I know, LOL, but I feel like it makes me older. Rosie says, aw, thanks, Jed. And Toy Pups says, oh my gosh, please. And you know it. You started to sound like somebody else. She says, call me Miss TP, LOL. I'm definitely not a ma'am, LOL. Jed says I'll be turning 30 on March 8th. Wow. Kita says to Rosie, I get it. Alana says, happy early birthday to Jed. Nice. Thank you, Alana. Jed says, you're very welcome. Anytime, Rosie. I meant it. And thank you so much, Alana. Alana says, I'll be 16 or 61. I don't know what that is in 4 days. Is that 16? And that's why you have the reverse in 4 days. Wow. Wassa said I never would have survived all I did without them. I understand that for sure. Jed says, Rosie, did you see the message where I said I missed going live because you weren't able to log for me for very long? Aw, well. I don't know what to say about that. Hi, little bro. How are you? It's good to see you. Rosie says, yes, happy birthday, Alana, and happy early birthday, Jed. 4 days, is that what you said? Wait a minute. Wait. What's in 4 days? What is the date in 4 days? Little bro says he's doing good. Good, we're glad to hear it. Looking at Super Jack, Wonder Jack. Tomorrow's 26th. It wouldn't be the 30th. Before you go, Alana, is it like the 2nd? Is your birthday like March 2nd, something around there? Before you go. Okay. But there is no 30th. That's the thing, Kita. It's February. That's why I'm a little trying to remember. I don't have the calendar in front of me. Kita says, wait, no, there's only 28 days. March 1st. Okay. Thank you, Alana. I have it written down. Okay, Kita. So she's March 1st. We have a lot of March babies here. Lil Bro says, gonna head out too. Just came to say hi. Have a good day. We always appreciate your visits, Lil Bro. Thank you so much. And have a great day. I believe you're going to sleep, so sweet dreams. Rosie says, no. Oh no, I didn't see it. Kita says, I had a moment. Bridget says, I'm multitasking. Are you working on your quote for the day? Lil Bro says, bye-bye. And Paul says, Rocktober is the best month. Is that when you were born? Is Rocktober? Rock the bike, Rocktober. Yeah. Alana says, good morning or good night. Everyone be safe and God bless. Bye. Sweet dreams, Alana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, you said you posted some pictures of your brothers. I will check them out. Thank you. Oh, I loved your horses, by the way. So cute. Bridget says she's going to do that in a bit. And Paul says, yes, your birthday's in October. Okay, tell me what day. And I'm really going to have to go buy a calendar. I saw them the other day. Where was I? Tractor Supply. Mustafa says, Cat&Jack. Keep yourself safe and warm. We love you so much, and I hope always see you better. And your voice is beautiful. Thank you, Mustafa. You're always so very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alana says, I changed my mind of posting my brothers, but probably best. The 20th. All right, Paul. Got you. Where's Mr. Bradboy when I say gotcha? Paul. October 20th. Lots of stuff in. I think my parents' anniversary was in October. My brother's and my anniversary was right around the 13th in October. October's a fun month. Alana says, I'll have to ask them first. Good idea. And Mustafa sends love and says bye. Thank you, Mustafa. Jed says, oh, okay. Well, I do miss going live. That's a lot to put on Rosie, Jed. that you can't go live without her. But I do know how you'd like to have somebody to look out for you. Paul says I never celebrate it though. I don't celebrate mine either. Hi Flora, how are you? Oh, oh. Thank you for the like. How are you, Flora? I really need hot coffee. Bridget says hi, Flora. And Alana says bye. Bye, Alana. Alana with the beautiful horses and a baby horse coming. Flora is good. Glad to hear it, Flora. And she says, good morning, essential. Ridiculous. Jack, will you go make me some coffee, buddy? Hey, bub, bub, bub. Whatever. Laura says hello. Bridget and Paul. I hear a train. Let's be Deborah on the book. Keita says, I'll watch him for you. Thank you. That one guy in Cali, how's the allergies? They're still going strong. Alana says, you know what? I'm at 53% with battery saver on. I'll stay and try not to fall asleep. You know, I'll fall asleep if I just go quiet. Do you have school today? I don't want you to stay up and mess up your school day if you do, my friend. Miguel says, Jack. She's very sleepy. She looks like an angel. Aw, Jack. Hi, Miguel. How are you? Oh. Somebody said he's pretending again. What was that? Ah, Kita. He was pretending again. Flora says, hello, Miguel. How do you want to make it a holiday? Coffee, I hear it. more fun. There we go. That one guy in Cali, how are you? Why is your on your profile picture it's a J? What other name did you use? Burr. Miguel says, Flora Undisa, how are you? I am enjoying Jack. Don't look. I am ready. I am ready for spring and kayaking and swimming and doing a lazy river stroll one day in the kayak. That sounds so good. You don't do that. Because you're a snack. $4.19. Slow morning. Wednesdays usually are pretty slow. Jed says, I already have to restart the adjustable paracord bracelet. It was going to be short on one side if I didn't. Hey, you know what I saved? I saved something to show you, Jed. I could not find what I did with my big Yeti. I have a gigantic Yeti cup, but I saved this to show you, Jed. It's a paracord drink holder, and I guess this is paracord too. I guess the big handle is the only thing that wouldn't be, but I think I paid like $30 for this, and it's great. I can carry my big drink like over my shoulder like a purse. Huh, Jack? One of my favorite things, and the company that makes these, they say if you can find a way to use this paracord, if you tear it apart and use the paracord like to, let's say you needed a rope to tow your kayak. If you tore that holder apart to make a rope to pull your kayak, they will, if you tell them about it, tell them how you used it, they will send you a new one. Bridget says that's cool. It is really cool. I love it. I wish I could have found my cup too. It's huge and Looks like this has gotten some sun damage, but whatever, it still works. The the mystery. Oh, okay. Jack looked at you like, hey, don't be throwing stuff on me anymore. And have a nice day. Thank you, mystery. Funny. Chris Keith, poor baby, looks, he's always tired. Aren't you, Jack? Alana says, I'm falling asleep, lol. I'm going to go. Bye, everyone. Bye, Alana. Thank you for being here. And especially thank you for sharing your horses. Jack, you like the horses, huh? You even woke up for them. He said, yes, we liked Alana's horses. I wonder how Jack would get along with horses. He'd probably get kicked being a nuisance. Jed says, yes, that's paracord cat. I've seen them. I just don't have a plan to make them. What if you bought one? If you bought one, could you look at it and figure it out? I'm just curious. Flora says, my phone is on. What did I do with that? Are you getting warm, Jack? Jack says he's warm now. He says, thank you for everybody being concerned. He says, I'm nice and warm now. Right, Jack? You don't need that no more. And you don't like the dog on the TV, so we will turn the channel. There you go. Better? Are you happy now? Alana says, LOL, maybe he would be good with the small pony. Maybe. Jed says, I might have to just tie the paracord bracelet later and paracord weatherproof it and waterproof and sun doesn't bother it. Oh, and paracord is weatherproof and sun doesn't bother. You know, I don't know how mine faded. Mine did fade from the sun though. It's kind of gray. The sun did get it. It's kind of disappointing. I think it's the sun. I'm not sure. Yes, I had it downstairs on the table in the sun. Huh. Here, Jack. How's that? Is that good? A little piece. Let's do this. And then do this. Squizzy. Sorry, buddy. All right. Back in the kitchen with you. Right, Jack? Hmm. I just took your cape. Okay. I was just moving it a little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Then I ran it high. Jen says it's probably just dirty and use warm water and mild soap with an old toothbrush to clean. I will try that. But it definitely looks faded. All right. Paul, I forgot you were sick, Paul. He says I absolutely hate being sick. I bet, especially with as much as you get out every morning, no matter what. I bet. This is not my favorite. No more Big Al. Big Al never visits anymore. Says it feels like Grandma's house. Green Let's get. Come here. Alright, I'm gonna move you. Put you in the big one. There you go. Flora says she is still here. Thank you, Flora. Jackie, you certainly look comfy, buddy. It was already on. Baby, I'm sorry. That's more fun. Jed says, oh, Alana said she was going to sleep. But you commented on one of her posts. That was really nice of you, Jed. Are you crying? What happened? What'd I do? Jed says, I'm finishing my chicken fajitas I made Monday. Oh, sounds good. You do a lot of cooking, Jed? I'm looking for a cook. I'm looking for a cook. I'm looking for a handyman. I missed 2 of your comments. Did I miss 2 of your comments or did they not show up, Bridget? Can you check? Jet says, yes, I cook a lot on my off days. Nice. I'll look, Bridget, but we were just talking about how there's a YouTube glitch right now where comments aren't always showing up. But I'm going to double check. Snack. I saw that's cool. Hi, Flora. Gonna in a bit. I'm multitasking. So if there was anything in there, then I didn't see it. Yeah, Bridget says, I noticed that in mine too. Yeah, so don't be upset with me. I didn't purposely miss anything. It's just not showing up. Our friend Kaz came in earlier and said that there's been you know how sometimes YouTube will let you know when there's known issues? That is a known issue, so they're working on it. I'm sorry. I've had that happen too. I'll be like, I had something really important to say, and you didn't read it. And I was like, oh, it's just not showing up. Jed says, I might make my pot of gold with paracord and out of clay too. Well, I know around yesterday, you were saying you were making it out of paracord. That's really difficult, I bet. But trying to do both, I think that's a really cool idea, Jed. Bridget says, YouTube is being rude. I agree. Oh, nose boop for Jackie boy. Yeah, we'll give him a nose boop as we leave. Sometimes I try to do it as I'm ending the stream. I try to make it the very last thing we do. Oh, hi, baby. Aw, stupid YouTube. Hi, Talon. How are you? Bridget says, third time's the charm. Oh, well. We'll fix it eventually. You know, really, think about all that YouTube brings and all the new stuff and just what it takes to run a huge platform like YouTube. Um, I think a few little bugs here and there are to be expected, and overall, my user experience with YouTube has been an A. Ooh, did you hear Jack? He agrees. Or maybe he says B. Ooh. Ooh. Funny. He says they only get a B. Oh, you're going to the zoo today, so you'll be live streaming, yes? Or no? Bridget says, I think I'm just going to bring my main phone with me to the zoo today. Talon says, well, the puppy is making it look pretty easy. Bridget says he's dreaming. He is. What? Talon says he's grumping from all the wuckus. Jed says, I have not been to the zoo in a year. Bridget, gosh, just a year? It's been years, many, many years for me. Bridget says, no one watches when I go live at the zoo. How many times have you done it? What's today? Wednesday? I was trying to think. I think the weekends might be better for something like that when all the kids are home. But you don't like kids, so that's who would really enjoy the zoo. Talon says, uh-oh, he's casting a spell. He might be. You never know. Jack. Jack. Bridget says, I've done it several times and no one comes in. Oh. All right, well. I did the dinosaur park with Jack, and it was crappy reception, really crappy. But we had so many people come in, and I think I forgot to hit the monetization button. Oh well, it was one of those oh wells. You'll be out walking, running, living your best life, they said. Meanwhile, my dog is asleep. Again and again. And yeah, still asleep. He acts like it's a full-time career. He swears like he's getting paid overtime. He sleeps in positions I didn't even know. Bridget's parents don't teach their kids to leave strangers alone anymore. I'll be at work and people's kids will just be yapping away at me, lol. JJ, how are you? JJ. Jack wants McDonald's. You know he's never had McDonald's. What do you think he would like? Anything with bacon. I have slipped Jack a piece or two of bacon. He's been fine with it. And of course he loves it. And he can't eat bread, so egg. What has bacon on it? Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit hold the biscuit. He could do that. I don't think I've given him cheese either. But he's had dairy products and been fine. Paul says, bacon, yes. Bridget says, oh, I love bacon. I tried that Elvis sandwich the other day with the bacon, peanut butter, bananas. Unfortunately, the bananas were very strong, and my nose is so clogged, I couldn't taste it. It was kind of, it needed so much more bacon. I think I was a little too sparing with the bacon. JJJJ says hash brown eggs. Oh, that makes sense. Yep. But we're talking about bacon too. He has to have bacon. That's the best thing at McDonald's is the bacon. Get it, Jack. Get that rabbit. We do have a rabbit in the yard, and that is one of the things I scare off in the morning. Bridget says, I like their little hash brown patties. I think JJJJ agrees with you. Ooh, and Jack did too. Jack, are you awake or asleep? It's hard to tell. All right. Ridiculous. Try to. I'm trying to. I'm trying to snort some of this. What is it? Nasal spray? I think it's just. Anyways, my nose is all clogged up trying to sniff it. It's not working. And Jack says, why did you even try? There we go. Sausage, egg, cheese, McGriddle. 2 for $5. Really? That sounds really good, actually. Paul says, I'm going back to bed. I hope everyone has a good day or night. Paul, I hope you feel better really, really soon. I'm sorry. Squirrel Sniper says, greatest uprisings, Cat and Jack. Good morning, sweet Squirrel Sniper. How are you? Bridget says, Squirrel, long time. Squirrel says, greetings, chat. The twin breed says you're only supposed to use in one nostril at a time. Well, that's the only way I could use it is one at a time, right? It's still not working, in case you can't tell. This is horrible. And hey, good morning, V twin. Chad says, get better, Paul, and my back better all the way, guys. Yes. We hope your back gets better too, Jen. V twin breed says, I farted. You know what? It's okay. So did I. Nobody knows. You don't have to tell. And hey, by the way, this is a fart safe space. I can't smell anything, so fart away. That's the best thing about not being able to smell. Is that I often end up sleeping next to Jack's butt. So it's a little bit of a blessing. Bridget says, hey, that's Daniel's line, but Daniel's not here, so. Jed says, it's better, Cat. I told Rosie earlier tonight before you're live. Oh, well, good. Let's hope it stays better, Jed. Have you, do you know why? Have you talked to a doctor about why it happens when it gets cold? To have back problems. You're awful young to have back problems. Look at us. We have 51 likes. That's awesome. Thank you. Am I looking at that right? Yeah. For not having very many people come in tonight, that's awesome. Jackie. Wednesday. It's supposed to rain tonight, but if I'm feeling up to it, I might take Jack to the park this afternoon. But, Bridget, when do you go to the zoo? You're not going live, so I won't go over you if you're not going live. Okay. Jed says I have rods in my back, Cat. So the doctor told me it will tighten my muscles up and hurt. Ooh. Okay. I am. I'm really sorry, Jed. That's really tough. Wow. Hi, Shella. Jed says, I'm right here. I'm right here, Shell. Look no further. Here I am. Hi, Stephen. How are you? Is that a cat in the box with a dresser and another cat in the box? Cats out of, you should have a bag. There should be a bag, and that way we could use cats out of the bag. I've heard that one before. Hello, my friend in the background. Did Carl say goodbye? I'm guessing he's gone, but Carl, if you're still there, I didn't get to say I love you. I'm looking at this. Just when Sue was here. Yes, Carl was here. Just as I've been dealing with it since 2014. And Shell says, but sweet peppermint, you're so funny. you're so, um, you're so, I don't know what to use the word for you. I think you're very funny and I appreciate you. Bridget's just looking. She's got her eye on you. Carl was here. I just don't remember if he said goodbye. He told me he did a live stream yesterday. And what else did he say? He had a problem with somebody on YouTube, but he wouldn't say who it was. Or he talked to somebody at YouTube about somebody. Bridget says I would bring both phones if they fit in my fanny pack. You know what I found? Let me go get it. Never mind. I can't remember where I hid it. I hid it somewhere. But there's like a thing you can wear over your shoulders, and it holds a phone for you. And I got it, and I used it. I used it somewhere, but I didn't have it tight enough. Maybe the dinosaur park. But it holds your phone for you on your chest. And where did I put it? It was pretty inexpensive, and my friend, the fishing channel, Anything is Possible, he got something, I think, similar, which gave me the idea. Don't you wear jeans? You can stick a phone in your back pocket. Yes, like for filming, hands-free filming. Like I said, it was the first time I had it, and I was kind of self-conscious about using it. I didn't want to look like one of those people. I didn't want to look like a YouTuber, a middle-aged YouTuber. So I had it on kind of loosely, but I should have had it on tighter to keep it from moving so much. You have one of those and it hurts your back, really? Huh, it's so light. We must be very sensitive. The one I have is really, really light. Jackie Poo. Jackie Poo goes to the groomer tomorrow, huh? Tomorrow morning we will be up and getting ready. I don't trust people enough to keep a phone in my back pocket. I've never had a problem. I have dropped a credit card out of my back pocket and had somebody pick it up. Luckily, they didn't get a chance to use it. Shell says, could you please put that hair in the frame, please, baby? Yes. Here you go. Split ends and all. You're welcome. Was that good? Jen says, I have enough chicken, mixed peppers, and onions for one more fajita. Sounds good. Chicken, mixed peppers, and onions. You know what I was thinking I need to make? And tomorrow, when I drop Jack off, I'll go grocery shopping. Chili. Our friend Skeeter has been making chili. Well, he was making chili yesterday. And I was like, that's a great idea. One last chili before winter's over. Bridget says, judging in my head since we can't mod. We're always judging. But, Bridget, listen to this. If it really was only you, and everybody else was just people you made up, but you don't know you made them up, so it was you. You were judging. What would you think about that? Jed says the wire pot of gold, going to use 100 to 150 feet of black paraffin. Wait a minute. What size? What size pot are you going to make? I thought you were just going to make like a miniature representation of a pot, or what was the word for it? What was the pot called? Bridget says, I don't know how that works. I've done that before, Shell. You'll have to go find it. One of my live streams in the past week, I went and laid with Jack during the live stream. I just gave up. Right now, says, is he breathing? I don't know. Yes, look at his skinny little stomach down there. It's going up and down. Wesley's back. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts, Wesley. Hey, Jack, wake up just a little bit. Say hello. Oh, there you are. Hi, pretty boy. Say hello. I'm alive. I'm still breathing. Right now it says, oh, okay. And Wesley says, why? Why what? Jack's like, I can't believe you woke me up for this. Shell is sending lots of really cute emojis. What do you think, Jack? Jack says, it's almost 5 o'clock. That's what he thinks. Ooh, yes. And we have nothing to do today, so we will probably go back to sleep. If you decide to go live at the zoo, if you just decided to, Bridget, tag me. That way I will find you. She says, okay. You know, you can make lots of shorts out of your trip to the zoo too. Like if you did a live stream, nobody showed up, that's fine. You could just cut it up and make shorts out of it. Like when I'm desperate, I will just find something in my live stream to make a short out of. Kind of like a highlight. I used to put a lot of time in them and make some really I don't know, I just put a lot of time into them and then they just didn't do that well, so I gave up. Hi, Lady Sky. Lady Sky, you came in and I can breathe, Lady Sky. What did you do to me? Thank you, Lady Sky. Or you know what I do? I just do a screen record. I will sometimes remember something that happened. I will find it on the live stream as I'm rewatching it, and I will screen record it, then upload it in. You use CapCut, so you could use CapCut at that point. I don't know if you have enough room to download a whole live stream memory. Bridget says, I love St. Patrick's Day. Of course, St. Bridget loves St. Patrick's Day. Lady Sky says, okay, and game. Bridget says, oh, okay. Ophelia, hey, I have a question for you. Just between you and me, what is She Cook's name? Yogi said, do you know her real name? I said, no. Because you just call her She Cooks? I said, yes, but we'll ask her mom. It is a lot of work, Bridget. You're right. I guess it depends on, So are your quote of the days. Aren't they a lot of work? Listen, if you don't want to, don't do it. It's just an idea. Latoria Maxine Thompson. Tell me you call her Maxine. Oh, I love that name. Wow. Thank you so much. What do you call her besides baby and honey and sweetie? Bridget says true. If you're not comfortable with that, then I'd say no. But might bring something different to your channel. And people love tigers and elephants and giraffes and oh my gosh, you could do fun facts about the animals at the zoo, Bridget. Jed says, I should get to sleep, but I'm not that tired yet. Did you eat? Beautiful name, Ophelia. Ophia. I want to call you what is that? Is it a play? Ophia says thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Good job. Oh, by the way, what do you call her though? Bridget says, I posted a few animal training demonstrations, but they got low view. Ophia says she loves you and Jack. Max, it is Maxine. I love that. Thank you. We love her too. Like, she does what I wish I could do. Bridget says, dog or baby? Oh, I don't know what you mean. Lady Sky, I'm good. It was really good when you first came in. My nose cleared up completely. Ophia says, I think you can. I just, for as long as she does, I couldn't stay in character for as long as she does. Bridget says, never mind, different conversations. I see how you are. I'm just kidding. You have two phones after all. There's our friend Flora. Lady Sky says, glad you are doing good, Cat&Jack. How are you, Lady Sky? Bridget says, I get confused. Ophia said the glove. Thank you. Hi, Derek. Good morning. I'm glad I stayed a little late to say good morning to you. Derek and Flora, how closely do you guys live to each other? Like, do you guys see each other when you go to buy groceries? Derek says hello to everyone. Bridget says, crap, I gotta get quote of the day ready and then get my butt to bed. Are you going to Yogi's? Maybe. But you could go. Thank you. And Lady Sky says, hi to Flora. Shepherd's Chaplain, hello, good morning, good to see you again. And Derek says, hey, Lady Sky. Bridget says, but I have FOMO. I get that. I have a little secret. Yogi has gotten to the point where he's about 9 to 10 minutes late for his own live streams. If he's alone, if it's just him. If he has a guest, he's on time. Well, gosh, you do have to get to sleep, especially if you're going to be at the zoo at 10 a.m. Lady Sky says, where will you buy your groceries at, Cat? Walmart. They did away with our Save a Lot, our Priceless, and our Food Lion. So all that's left are Food Cities, Kroger's, and Walmart. Bridget says, and I want a shower too. Oh, and sometimes Dollar General. Because Dollar General is always so close. Lady Sky says, okay, cool, Walmart. No, wrong. There is nothing cool about Walmart. Nothing. We used to call it the evil empire. I still do. Just not as loudly because I have to go in there and work sometimes. You know, the whole time I worked during COVID, I stayed out of Walmart and never caught it. I just worked regular grocery stores. Yeah, the closest food line closed down. I'd have to go over to Johnson City or Kingsport or Abingdon to get to Food Lion. I know the places you shop, they're not bad as if you buy stuff on sale. Otherwise, it's just too expensive for me. There we go. There goes Yogi. He is live now if anybody's heading over Lady Sky. Well, Jack, you want a snack before we go? Huh? You'll wake up and say goodbye? Wake up and say goodbye so we can go to sleep. You know what it is, right, Jackie? You know what it is. If anybody here prays or believes in sending good vibes, whatever your thing is, keep our friend Vecta in your prayers. She was here a couple days ago and told us about what's going on before we really even knew what was going on in the news. Vecta is in Mexico, where everything has broken loose due to the cartels losing their leader. So it's really dangerous for her there. So we're sending prayers to her. I talked to her yesterday. Well, I just messaged her yesterday through YouTube. And she's still okay. Yes, it's a good boy. He can't even be bothered to get up. All right. We are pretty quiet, so we're going to let Bridget go take her shower and get some sleep before she goes to the zoo. Yes, Jack? I don't even know. Oh, Knoxville. I think Knoxville has a zoo. I think that's probably our closest zoo. All right, guys, we are going to say goodbye. 2 hours and 13 minutes, 14 minutes. Woohoo! Jack, you want to say it? We love you, we love you, we love you. If nobody's told you this morning, I love you. Thank you for the love, Derek. Oh, yeah, and we're going to do this tomorrow. Maybe we'll get to see you then. 62 likes. That is really great. We've had less than 1,000 people through here this morning, but 62 likes. So thank you guys so much. Althea says, see you soon. Love you too. And Jack, yes. Chidab, I cannot say your name, but hello and goodbye. Yes, we'll be here tomorrow doing it again. See you guys.